let's go over a couple things I saw real quick. I think the big picture, and this was from watching my dad's group out there and listening to him talk to you guys, to watching this group, to watching the double play feeds, is how you do one thing, even if it's a small thing, is how you're going to do everything. So for instance, when I said that we're rolling the ball at that cone, there were some players that rolled the ball to that cone every time, right? That's not hard to do, right?
No.
My grandmother could do that. But there were some players, hey, can you throw my ball real quick? There were some players that would just take the ball, and if that's the cone, you just take the ball and just do that. You'd miss it by like 20 feet, right? So to me, what does that mean?
Lazy.
One, you don't care, you're lazy, you just say, who cares, I'm just rolling it. Or two, you didn't listen to me when I said 10 times to roll it to the cone, okay? So that small thing, I can almost guarantee you, the guys that I saw that just rolled the ball wherever they wanted, when I say field the ball and bring the ball to the middle, what do you think those guys probably do? Whatever they want, exactly. When I said, do not roll a ball until this guy throws his ball and it hits the pad. I said that, right? Probably 20 times today. And when I explained the drill, I said it. Then I watched. And you know the same guys that were throwing the ball 20 feet wide of the cone were just rolling it whenever they wanted. That's what I mean. So how you do those things will be how you do everything. So when you get in a game, if I can't trust you to roll the ball to the cone, or if you don't have the ability to listen to me say, don't roll the ball until it hits that white square, then when I tell you that this is how we want to lead, or this is how we want a secondary lead, or I want you to steal, or I want you to shut it down when the guy slide steps, do you think I can trust you're going to do any of that?
No.
Probably not, no, because I've watched you just kind of do whatever you want for 3 months, right? So you've got to focus in. I understand some guys can focus better than others, but it shouldn't be that hard when you're up in a drill. When you're in that line, what was your one responsibility? Roll it at the cone. Everyone here, when you step up there, can go, I'm rolling it to the cone. And I can tell the difference between if you try to roll it to the cone and you miss it by a foot or two, I can tell the difference between that and the guy that just says, I really don't care. I'm just rolling. That's your responsibility. Roll it at the cone, okay? So, when you're up, do whatever it is you're asked to do. Real simple, right? Everyone's favorite saying, Patriots' favorite saying, everybody's favorite saying, do your job, that's it. Just do whatever it is we're asking you to do in that drill, and you'll be good, okay? Because I think I said this last week, I believe this was the group that I said the younger kids I thought looked better than you guys. This group in general needs more work on your infield mechanics and everything. Too much just freelancing again. Too much just taking the ball over here when we say bring it to the middle. Too many guys starting to come up like this and the ball's still out there. Too many guys, when we say fingers down, your fingers are like this and you miss the ball. That drill out there with the machine, that should be done, I think 99 out of 100 times you should be able to do it. Now, I'll be nice and say you guys are younger, so you do it 90 out of 100. But if you're getting it 10 out of 100, that's not good enough. So you gotta listen to coach, make the adjustment. Just because you're out there in a hallway getting a ground ball from a machine, don't think that doesn't translate over to the game, and don't think that we're not watching. Because on my team, or Coach Nick's or Coach Shack's or whoever's team, how many guys can we play at shortstop in a game? Or in an inning? One, exactly. And are we gonna rotate every inning? No, we're not going to. So if you wanna play shortstop, this is where you earn shortstop, right? And I'm not saying when we get outside, we're just going to say, okay, well, this is the lineup and this is it forever. Once we get outside, then you have to keep earning it. But remember, we're not just like, who wants to play shortstop? And 14 guys put their hands up. We're like, okay, everyone's going to get their chance to play shortstop. That's not how we do it, right? We're not going to have the same shortstop play every inning, but we're not going to just rotate through and give everybody a chance. Especially if you're a guy who just kind of did whatever he wants, doesn't listen, and then misses, 10 balls in a game. Cool? So, that's my big message for so far for today, okay? You've got to really earn your spot. Right? That's not to like threaten you or put extra pressure on you, but it's not just you get to do whatever you feel like. Cool?
What do you need to be a great infielder? Okay, let's talk about the mental game, because this is such an important part of fielding, and a lot of people don't talk about this. If a hitter hits a ball 90 plus miles an hour, the ball's gonna travel about 90 feet in a half a second. Left. When I catch where my left foot lands, I get to the right, I brace, I go. So I'm gonna bring the ball here as my right foot starts to go to my left. When I take the ball out of my glove, my fingers should be on top of the ball. I don't take it out like this. I don't take it out like this. I'm on top of the ball right here. But it's not just about fielding the ball again. It's about fielding the ball properly every single time. If you're just gonna wait for your team to practice, you're not gonna be a very good fielder. If you're just gonna wait to field at practice when your coach actually does fielding practice, you're not gonna be a very good fielder. If you think you're gonna get great fielding 3 to 5 balls in infield, outfield, you're crazy. You've gotta field a lot. And so you've gotta field before practice, you've gotta field after practice, you've gotta be able to do it on your own. Don't just wait for somebody to say, let's go practice infield. Go grab somebody and say, let's practice infield.